Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, MOAs. Today is a very exciting day because the TXT boys are back with their latest installment in. I don't actually know how albums are categorized in the TXT world, but that's besides the point. They are back with a new album as well as a title track titled Sugar Rush Ride, which on first read does not sound like a TXT title track, especially considering like the recent ones have been like Zero X1 Love Song I Know I Love You, which was a tremendous song. I just love that. Loser Lover, which I absolutely loved that, and then Good Boy Gone Bad, which I absolutely loved. This recent like direction that TXT have been going with that kind of like emo rock sound has been absolutely sublime. But Sugar Rush Ride sounds more like a title to a song that maybe like AKB would do, like really cutesy, really bubbly pop song. But then again, TXT are known for having some very quirky titles for their songs. Considering they debuted with One Day, or Suddenly One Day a Horn Grew Out of My Head, or however the actual title or translation for Crown goes. But I am tremendously excited. For those of you who are new around here, whenever a new release like this comes around, I avoid any audio teasers whatsoever. So no album samples, no mood samplers, no audio track lists, no MV teasers, anything like that. I just look at concept pictures, and frankly, I don't know what direction they're going to go with this. So the only way to find out is to hop on over to the MV one time. Here, so yeah, nothing really else to it. 4K English subs, we are all good to go. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's very loud immediately. Okay. It's red. Oh? Are we getting a summary song in January? Super popping up there with that head voice. Lots of head voice by everyone. That is not the direction I thought this was gonna go. Hold up. Okay. I'm still kind of experiencing like emotional whiplash. I was expecting like a really bright summery drop, but then it just went super sensual all of a sudden. And they're back to this beat again. Okay. This like verse section here, there are so many instances where the guys are just up in their head voice with that really light floaty falsetto. I don't think I've heard them stay this high in their vocal register for this long ever. And this chorus drop is so weird to me. It just, like the way the song flows, it does not feel like this should be the drop. Okay, we're getting clubby with this second verse, or second chorus, okay. I kind of vibe with this clubby beat though. waily vocals. Wait, that's the end of the song? Holy moly, that went so quick. I legitimately don't remember if there was a bridge or not. Wow, that song went by so quick. But also, the big hit stinger at the end too. Interesting. Okay, let's talk. I'm confused. I did not know this would be the direction TXT were gonna go with this. Like, let me kind of try and like verbalize what my internal thoughts were listening to this song, right? So, right off the gate, when we have this like very, let me lower the volume a little bit so I don't blow out your ears again, but like this kind of like, clean electric guitar, the repetitive kicks, this kind of like really bright, happy vibe. I thought it was gonna be something like a song that would follow the sound of something like No Rules, like that kind of upbeat, a major key poppy, like EDM-ish type, just boy group song. And like this, the verse part, it's you can kind of like understand where I'm getting at with the way. If you, most of you probably will know, like No Rules, the way that song goes, especially when the chorus drops, where it's so one more time. Yeah. It's like I was expecting that kind of energy to keep going throughout the song, which is, and then we get a little bit of a subdued moment here with the guys floating with the falsettos. So the falsetto moments on this song are really good. Like all of them are really good at that head voice falsetto flip, and it's really smooth. And I really appreciate that. Very good. But also, like the song is really delicate and floaty, right? And the beat itself, you have this kind of like droning bass in the background. The percussion is super simple. The instrumental is also super simple. Bring back the energy, hold it back. Typically, when a songwriter goes in that direction, you kind of expect it to have this like hold the energy back, and then once the chorus drops, you let all that energy that's being held back out into the world. Slowly build it up, bring in the percussion, and then you think it goes there, but no, this is textbook definition of an anti-drop. And it's like an anti-drop on steroids, because like the pace of the percussion line isn't just like half time, it's like quarter time. It's so slow, and it's got this like almost reverby effect mixed with bass, where it sounds like it's just like thumping, like kind of, I imagine how a lot of MOAs felt when this chorus dropped. It's just like, oh my god, this is a lot. Like, there's no melody apart from that whistling that. It's just, you cannot get a heavier sense of emotional whiplash from a song than something like this. Like, this is kind of a lot. And look, I'm not the biggest fan of a big anti-drop, because I love a really like energetic, or like, I love it when a chorus just flourishes with all the energy that the verse and the pre-chorus worked to build up, right? So this isn't my favorite of choruses that TXT has done. I just want to put it out there. This isn't slewing the song in any way, just a personal opinion. But having said that, I do appreciate what they were trying to do here, because this is a ballsy move to do a drop of this caliber and an anti-drop that's this extreme. So props to the music team for attempting something like this. Having said that, I do want to talk about this chorus a little bit, because like this first chorus, essentially the entire time it's just like almost like sensual, like body roll inducing type of beat, right? And then we're back into this kind of like higher energy like kick drum beat. Bring in the guitar again. Move forward a little bit. Back into this airy pre-chorus. Back to this, you know, sensual body rolling chorus. And this... They decide to forego a bridge and instead do a modified version of the second half of the chorus, except this time adding a more like clubby bass and percussion beat to it, which I think is a very interesting move by the composition team, because typically on a song you would get like a dance break or a bridge. That's just how the formula for a typical pop song would go. But instead, you have this... We'll start from the second chorus again, but... Because this is still technically the chorus. And then straight into this like extended final chorus again. So it's like they have two different final choruses here, which I think is so interesting. And that's how the song ends. There's no formal pre-chorus going into the final chorus. There's no bridge. There's no dance break. It's the song literally goes verse, pre-chorus, chorus, second verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then second half of chorus 2, version 2, then final chorus, and then outro. I have never, or at least to my knowledge, right, in my immediate memory, right, I have never heard of a song that ended in this manner, that just had essentially 3 consecutive choruses back to back to back to finish the song, but every single time the phrasing was different. And it's, oh, it gets my musical brain turning, you know. It's a very interesting song to listen to. Especially, I love the way this club beat hits back in, like... Oh, I missed it. I missed it again. I don't know why, but like the way this like clubby bass and percussion builds in behind, I love this version of the chorus. It's... Would I have rather preferred that throughout the song? Yes, a little bit. That's me being selfish, but also I really appreciate that they held this off until the very end, because this final chorus, the way it just transforms the way this song flows, is sublime. It is tremendous. They haven't failed to impress me, ever. I've loved their title track so much, and I do quite like a handful of their B-sides. I am guilty of not listening to B-sides for a lot of groups, TXT being one of them. Having said that, the album is out, and immediately after I've hit stop recording on this, I'm gonna check out the album. So look out for that. The album listen hopefully doesn't get blocked on YouTube. If it does, there'll be a video explaining. There'll be a link to a video sharing or video and file hosting site that I use, where you can see the deleted reactions, stuff like that. If it does make it out onto YouTube, keep your eyes out for that coming up after this drops. So yeah, thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun. I'm hoping the album is as well. But yeah, That's it for me. If you want to see more from me, channel icon is up there. You can find the back catalog stuff I watched in the past. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you want to watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye-bye.